Community colleges, especially those in rural areas where I work at Southwest Virginia Community College, often form the foundation of our communities. I grew up here, but only came to really appreciate this fact after I left and came back. Our college is essential to people's lives and to the economic survival of our community. Before the pandemic hit, the college was buzzing with new energy. We were able to invest in new engaging student spaces on campus, including a new student advising center. We could finally have all of our advisors together in one place. We were changing signs and moving desks and hard at work on refining our workflows and our organizational structure to support an outstanding student experience. And then in March, everything changed. In the initial weeks, the uncertainty motivated us to creatively continue to serve our students. But as the summer arrived and we remained at home, the adrenaline of the transition period wore off. My team, just about the best group of advisors under the sun who love what they do, stayed off camera for most of our meetings. Emails were short. Work that once felt like a calling now felt like a job. We needed new ways to communicate and to connect. My son Liam has autism, and when he wants to tell you something, he says, "Picture it." And every single time he does this, I think of Sophia Petrillo on the Golden Girls telling a story. Picture it, Sicily, 1922. As a Golden Girls superfan, it makes me smile, and it makes me stop and connect with what Liam is saying. So one summer meeting, with more cameras off than on, I asked my team if they had ever heard of the motivational speaker, Sophia Petrillo. And I know some of these folks know Golden Girls as well as I do, but even they were scratching their heads. So I continued. Well, she's a highly regarded motivational speaker, and all of her speeches usually begin with, "Picture it, Sicily, 1922. I could hear some of the folks on the Zoom perking up a little bit. So I asked, let's take a minute today. We're all worn out. Everybody has Zoom fatigue. But do me this favor. Close your eyes. Take a huge, big, deep breath. And I want you to just listen to me channel Sophia Petrillo for a moment. Picture it. Southwest Virginia Community College, February 2020. What was your normal workday like? Did you come in early? Were you always running late? Did you have a cup of coffee? Did you walk over to someone's office to sit and have a morning chat over your coffee and think about your day? What did you do? Tell me what you missed. It was slow at first, but then all of a sudden, one person after the other, they just kept sharing. I miss giving Cheryl a hug. I miss seeing Angie before work. She's so sweet. I miss sharing chocolate with Brandon every day at 2 o'clock. And the students. I miss the student who would drive me crazy, the one who would visit me freaking out every time she had a big exam for a pep talk and a hug. I reminded them, that student, they're still there. That student is still feeling the same stress about their tests, the same elation when they do well. They still want to tell you about their pet that died, their parents who passed, or their spouse who's sick, or their child who's having problems in school. Your colleague is still there, wishing they could share that morning coffee or afternoon chocolate with you. Your community is still there. So let's try to shake off the isolation part of what we're doing and find new ways to connect and be there for each other and for our students. Because all of that good stuff you're picturing is still there, and your community needs you. Whatever form Southwest Virginia Community College takes in the coming months, we are an institution and an advising team planning to do it on purpose. Some days it's easy to be excellent at it. On the days it's not, we take a moment to stop, breathe, connect, and just picture it.